This is the best of the week on Relevant Radio. Today on the show we're talking about love for the papacy. Joining us to guide our discussion and offer his own insights is another successor to the apostles, Bishop Michael Martin. Bishop Martin is a conventual Franciscan friar and the Bishop of Charlotte, North Carolina. Your Excellency, it's a joy to have you back with us. Thanks for being here. Great to be with you, Patrick. Thanks so much for having me today. Well, I'm just curious, in your many connections as a friar and as a bishop, did you ever get the chance to meet our current Pope? Funny you should mention that, because I've been name-dropping ever since he walked out onto the loggia. Believe it or not, I was over in Rome at the end of March, beginning of April, for visit with our seminarians at the North American College, and also a few other meetings that I had, and one of which was a meeting that I had scheduled with then Cardinal Robert Prevost, who was at the time heading the dicastery for bishops. There were two items that I had been working on with the dicastery that needed some particular clarification, and so since I was going to be in Rome, I had written to the office to see if I could meet with him, just to bring more clarity to those two dynamics. So I met with him on April 1st. We sat down for about an hour in his meeting room outside of his office. He was delightful, absolutely delightful. I had never met him before, and just had a great conversation, not only on the things that brought me there to speak with him, but also just in general, and talked a little bit about he is the prefect for the dicastery of bishops, had been in charge of what euphemistically is referred to as baby bishop school. It's a 1-week programme that the dicastery for bishops runs for newly ordained bishops that I had attended back in September, and just gave them some feedback, some thoughts that I had about that experience as well. And we talked a little bit about that as well as just some other things going on in the States. So, like everybody else, it's the same narrative we keep hearing from everybody, never imagining in my lifetime would I see an American Pope. And when I had heard some people say, well, he might be someone, I thought to myself, he'd be wonderful, but that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. Here we are. It's incredible. I mean, I think many people were surprised and delighted, and I hope many people continue to be surprised and delighted as we learn more and more about the man. So thanks for giving your impressions of him, Bishop. Sure. Let's go down to Margie, who's calling in from California. Hello, Margie, and welcome to The Inner Life. I just have to share this about my mother, who's 82 years old in July. I've been praying for her conversion, and she's not devout like me and my father, but I've been praying for a conversion, and this Pope Leo XIV has really touched her heart, and she looks at him like a